Here are the footprints of Buddhism that have been hidden from you and us for years, but we have discovered them. Went to Ashari Fort. Ashari the fort is a natural structure that is very old and historical, as if hidden in the lap of Maharashtra. After reaching the foot of Ashari, we waited for everyone, especially my friends and the entire MBCPR team. After meeting everyone, we held a welcoming ceremony, took some photos under the Ashari fort, and then moved on. Ashari, everyone eagerly set out to see and get a feel for what was actually on the fort. Let's move on to Ashari Fort. While living there, we had to go through the forest. There was a footpath there, but the forest is also very scary. We were moving through it and enjoying nature, but at Ashari Fort, it is from the Satavahana period. While climbing the mountain, I was having some fun because this is a historical journey and I didn't want anyone to be disappointed. I was trying to relieve my fatigue.
Asharigar, near Kedkona village in Palghar district, is a historic fort, and only the history of the Portuguese in Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj was known until now. However, if you read the inscription here, you will find that this inscription is 2,000 years old. The history of this fort is said to be 800 years old. But from the inscription found above, it is evident that this fort is about 1,800 to 2,000 years old, that is, during the Satavahana period. The Satavahana king was the emperor of this era. They had built many caves on the trade routes. The Satavahana kingdoms have built a total of 900 caves in Maharashtra. The inscription found on this fort mentions a grand feast, which is a similar reference. This inscription brings to light the history of the Satavahana period. The Satavahana kings were very prosperous in trade. During their time, they seem to have built many forts. During research, 5 to 6 water pots from the Satavahana period were found here, as well as many sculptures in an unrealistic condition. I just want to say that you should visit this fort sometime and preserve our very old history. So many people come for trekking but forget our history of 2,000 years ago. The first time my team and I went here, it was a lot of joy, it was unforgettable. There are footprints of Buddhism here, meaning you know very well how vastly Buddhism spread in India at that time and how it was distorted. I don't need to tell you today. After reaching the middle of the fort, we all rested because we were very tired. We were thirsty, sweat was pouring from our bodies, and we had a high fever on our heads. This was the reason for all of our journey. There were railings there to hold on to, and we all slowly climbed up, taking care of each other, rested again, had lunch, and then moved on to do the remaining work. Then we sat down again, waiting for some of the others who had stayed down. Finally, after reaching the fort, the workshop began and the program was completed in just 1 hour. We learned a lot, had fun, and discovered the history hidden in a corner. At the end of the evening, everyone said goodbye to each other.